some woman come up to me and she went, oh my God, in the toilet. She went, you look like that comedian. Do you know her? I went, yeah, I'm her. And she went, oh. And then she leant in and whispered, I hate my kids too. And I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
I'm not sure. That's exactly what I've said. He is like king of PR. He controls the narrative. So 50 Cent is like, not this time, mofo.
Yeah.
I'm controlling this narrative. Men can't just diet. They have to biohack. Like they're hacking their biology or their biome. No, you're just eating well.
She's gone to the gym.
You just had a Actimel. Face is on point today.
Your face is on point.
Lashes.
Bit sticky.
They're very full.
I wanted to go for a swim afterwards so some would drop. Some would drop off. You know you're not allowed to get them wet.
Yeah.
I was like, could I do a sauna straight after? I should
just
pluck a few
get
out.
a few out.
Yeah, they're a bit crusty. I tell you what happened. She answered the door to me and she was on the phone. And then she put the phone down. She's like, that was my ex. He just said he still loves me and he wants me to come back. And I was literally like,
I'm in.
Yeah, what's the... Yeah, I'm in.
I want tea and lashes.
What's the goss? But then she was all over the shop because she couldn't stop thinking about that.
Oh, so she just kept putting lashes on.
Yeah, and then she was like, the pads moved, your lower and upper eyelashes are stuck together. I don't know how that's happened. In my head I was thinking,
your head's gone, that's why,
I know
babes.
what's happened. You're not fucking on it, mate.
I won't lie to you do look like a year 10 East London schoolgirl.
I know I do.
But you're really pretty.
Thanks, babes. When she showed me the mirror, I had so much glue in my eyes I couldn't even see. I was like, yeah, that looks great, thanks.
My favourite genre on Instagram is, you know, when people take the mick where they go, every client, and it's like they do the light and they've got a line there where they've just had lip filler or lashes and they're like that.
Or eyebrows.
Like when you've just had your eyebrows like microbladed or like
red
tinted.
And scabbed over.
Oh, God. Have I told you about the one time I had my eyebrows properly tinted was a week before my wedding? I'm sure I've told you this story.
No.
I looked like, what's his name? Do you know in the OJ trial, I look like his lawyer that John Travolta played. What's his name? Shapiro. Ali nicknamed me Shapiro for the wedding. I look like a silent movie star. I look like when they try and make people young, like at the beginning of When Harry Met Sally. I was like, but when I look at the pictures, they look all right, but they were just so dark.
My mate had hers microbladed before her
wedding.
wedding.
You always do some dumb... Everyone, you do a kamikaze. This is Shouldn't Laugh But with me, Laura Smith.
And me, Carmen Butcher.
And we would like you to not just listen, but follow, like, subscribe, watch it. Global Player, YouTube, Spotify, get on it.
Also, slide into our DMs on our socials.
Yes, please.
Mine's Carmen, at Carmen Shouldn't Laugh.
What is it?
At Carmen Shouldn't Laugh. What were you laughing? Because
You made it sound like an email address. I'm Carmen at Carmen Shouldn't Laugh. 222. Bimlico.
You know what I'm like with tech. I am literally a granny.
Tech is just words.
At Carmen Shouldn't. My handle is Carmen Shouldn't Laugh.
Yeah. And my handle's that Laura Smith, but you can write to us at Laura and Carmen at global.com. Do you know who I want emails from?
Who?
Tattoo artists. I'm looking for a tattoo artist. So on Friday night, girls' night, Ali was gigging, had all the kids at home. One big on the tombola. We were at the Winter Fete. This is going to get somewhere in a minute. I forgot it was the Winter Fete at school though.
Right.
Alfred had Lego Club, so I was on a quick turnaround. I had to get back for our meeting, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, brilliant. So I'm watching. Then it's music playing, fake snow machine. It's all going off. I didn't have any money. I had no cash on me because I totally forgot. I'm pretty much robbing other mums. Like I'm mouthing to them across a flipping cake stand, going, "You got a £5? You got a few quid?" Then I couldn't find Alfred. He was queuing up to score a goal against Santa, and I thought, "Oh God, here he is." Then there was tombola. I thought, oh, wicked, they take card. So I bought 10 tombola tickets, right, just thinking that will help them out.
Yeah.
They had a prize for every single ticket. That's not how it works. You're not going to make money on that. The woman had the ump with me. I had the ump with her. I'm queuing up while she finds 10 different prizes. I walk away with 10 dumb things.
Well, I bet it was like a tin of baked beans.
No. Some were good. I had like a really nice Marks and Spencer's serving bowl. That was good. Some was like colouring in took, bath bomb took, things like that.
Matey.
But then one, yeah, matey, you remember it, matey bath bubble. Then one was fake tattoos.
Yes.
But they're really, really good. So my Bonnie set up a tattoo parlour at home before we hunkered down for Home Alone. And I thought, because I've been debating this for a while, I don't know if any of our listeners know, because I don't like to mention it, I'm a breast cancer survivor, so I've had a double mastectomy, so I've got 2 gnarly scars across my chest, right? And I'm quite proud of them, do you know what I mean? I'm like, if it all kicks off in a pub in East London, I just whip me scars out. I'm like, come on in, want some, do ya? Where do you think I got that? Playing up scotch, do you know what I mean? But I think what is needed, I think I'd feel a little bit more confident, is to get a bit of gnarly tattoos going. So she put a wicked love heart there, like really vintage tattoos. And then I had one that said perfectly imperfect. And then I had a deck of cards. But I kind of want like a heart, and I want a little tiger head there, because tigers mean a lot to me. And then just sort of a bit of vine thing. So if there's anyone that can recommend a tattoo artist, or is a tattoo artist, obviously I'm paying cash money, that could design me something and knows about doing it around scars, that's what I'd like to do. So that was the result of having my nut done in at the Winter Fair. I got fake tattoos and was like, this looks wicked. But I forgot I had them on, and Ali was at a gig. So when I woke up next to him, he was like, what the hell? They were really good. And he was like, that looks sick. And I was like, yeah.
That's like made me a bit emotional, because that is like the best thing to do ever. It's
quite cool, isn't it?
It's such a good idea, yeah. But mate.
Bonnie was funny giving me the tattoo. She's like, this kind of feels weird. Even though you ain't got boobs, this kind of feels weird. So I am like, this morning I was at the end of year show for Bon. She's her last year show. She did Christmas Carol. She was one of the Cratchits. So I had to dust down the old evacuee costume again, because in the morning she's like, yeah, I need this. So I'm hosting Christmas this year. So I'm deep in Christmas prep. I'm doing winter fairs. I did a charity comedy gig for the kids' school. I had stars were there.
You're Mrs. Claus.
I'm Mrs. Claus. So what I did do on Saturday with the girls.
Oh, I can't wait to hear about this.
Garage Nation all day at La Scala.
With a little bit of luck, we can make it through the night.
Listen, it was wicked. I've done Garage Nation. I love it, right? Yeah. I've done it in Amsterdam or Weekender. It's people in their 40s and 50s raving. It's good vibes. Obviously, it's the Laura Smith heartland, because everyone, people, oh my God. Some woman come up to me and she went, oh my God, in the toilet. She went, you look like that comedian. Do you know her? I went, yeah, I'm her. And she went, oh. And then she leant in and whispered, I hate my kids too. And I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
I'm not sure. That's exactly what I've said. Might make a few jokes that it's hard. Calm down, right? Then I had a couple of people at the bar taking a picture. Well, I love you. Oh my God, I love you. When I get a little bit fangirled, without fail, there's always a mate in the group that has to go, I don't know you. Sorry, I ain't heard of you.
Oh.
You don't have to. It's all right.
You can literally just stand back and go,
oh.
You could just beaker it.
Your mate is, beaker it. Your mate is gassed up. Imagine if I ran up to a comedian all gassed up and you stood there and went, don't know you. Sorry. It just wouldn't come out of your mouth.
What have you done?
Yeah.
Have you been on TV?
Yeah.
I bet you get that. Have you done telly?
Yeah. And I don't get it. And then, right, there's a few things happen. Anyway, other people gas me up. And then we're queuing for the toilet and this other woman's like gassing me up, and I'm with my friend, yeah? And she's like, oh my God. She was like, I listen to your pod. Good girl. I love you. You're so funny. And then she went to me, are you just like, and then she didn't know how to say it. And then she turned to my mates and went, is she just like normal? That's like normal stuff. And I went, mate, I'm queuing for a piss at Garage Nation. And what do you think I'm doing here?
Yeah.
Also,
what's not normal? Was she expecting you to be on a private jet with like Tom Cruise?
Well,
is that what she's saying?
I got so mobbed at Garage Nation, right, that me and my girls were like, maybe VIP flex next year, not 100%. The £6 post brunch ticket.
Yeah, 100%. Were you sort of like looking at, when people were fangirling you, were you looking at security like, I don't know.
The promoters, But the thing is, there's such a culture in garage like raves and everything that remind me of like mid to late 90s where, you know, where the boys are standing by the wall with a bottle of full bottle of Moet in their hand. So there's this kind of bashy nature that makes me want to be in VIP with a big bottle of champagne anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, we really shook a tail feather. So it was about 6 of us. Now the thing is, because we're in our 40s now, the problem with going out anywhere and doing anything, and everyone there had kids as well, it's like £1 Million Drop Live. You're just expecting someone to pull out. Do you know what I mean? You're like, the fact that 6 women in their 40s made it in this Christmas season where loads of stuff's going down, it was like my one little breather, a bit of a reprieve before back into Christmas prep. And then the next thing I did, from the sublime to the ridiculous, I basically partied all weekend. Some dear friends of ours that had been to Aber Voyage.
Oh my God,
so they took us to Aber Voyage.
Yeah.
And, oh my God, it's surreal. It is surreal. It's brilliant, but they are holograms and it's brilliant light shows. It's amazing. But my husband, who's a musician, made the point that actually, what are they feeding off? If we get hype, it's not as if they can then respond to that. But just ABBA's enough. They just look wicked. It's amazing. But if you want to know what basic white women look like in their natural environment, go to Aber Voyage. I don't think there was. It was just all women from everywhere. But just all blonde hair. I mean, it was for basic bitches. So I loved Aber Voyage, but I think Garage Nation win all day long.
Oh, really?
So a weekend of extremes, my love.
What about they've got a few bangers, ABBA. You forget.
A few. Banger after banger after. They don't miss.
Yeah, because when you listen to it and you're like, if it comes on the radio, you're like, ABBA were really good.
Yeah, exactly that.
I mean, they were. So, picture the scene. Mm-hmm. I can't picture it because I haven't got my glasses
It's
on.
in Colombo, Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
It's a Catholic Christmas service in Colombo, Sri Lanka in 2016, yeah.
Sri Lanka, 2016.
Instead of the 15th century prayer. Go on. Yeah.
Instead of the 15th century prayer, Hail Mary, what should the carol goers get but 2 packs Hail Mary printed in the service booklet?
I love it.
Do you know what I like to think happened? So we could argue and go, it's Sri Lanka. You know, you could argue, translation issue, whatever. What are your thoughts?
I love Tupac Shakur, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
And I think that his lyrics were so good and so clever. No, but I think he deserves to be in church, man. When you re-listen to Tupac, there's no one like him in the world. How in his short life, tragically cut short.
He was 25.
25.
Seemed a lot older than that.
Seemed a lot older.
He achieved a lot by then, didn't he?
Achieved a lot. His turnout, his lyricism, his rapping, his flow. And so, yeah, I think his Hail Mary deserves a place in church. I think it felt divine.
Yeah, I think the first line was, feel me. Which I thought was quite funny to read on the feel me. Which I thought was quite funny. So
yeah, some of the lyrics, the program. So Hail Mary, full of grace, blessed art thou among women. It was, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. And the world if they can't adjust. So you know, I'm not saying I got the same flow, but it got widespread media. Oh, thanks, babes.
Yeah.
It got widespread media attention. Now I used to teach in a Catholic school, didn't I?
Yeah.
And we would have whole school mass, and I've my mum's religious, but I'm not like, I'm like C of E, which is like, but Catholics are like hardcore. And there'd be Father John Jesus, and he would obviously have to do masses for all the girls in school, and he'd have to make it relatable.
By the way, I went to a Catholic school and went to mass, and I think your story is going to sound so much better than what we had.
Oh man, it was great, and I loved it. And what I liked about it was that if anything happens, any incident, the Catholic machine starts whirring, and there's mass, and there's chapel, and there's this, and you can go here, there, and everywhere. But this Father John Jesus was then like delivering to the kids and making it all relatable. And he says, "And I'd like to share something with you now, girls." And he says, "Lord, I've been broken. Although I'm not worthy, you fixed me. I'm blinded by your grace. You came and saved me." And he says, "And you know who said that, girls? It wasn't one of the apostles, no. It was Stormzy. You know this? Yeah, I've lost my accent there. And it was just so cute. And again, the gospel choir would sing that in school, but it's like
Amazing.
him just in that sort of cute little Irish accent. That is what I was doing.
Good.
He would be making it relatable. And so when I read about this story, when it pinged up, and I think it's one of those stories that even though it was like 9 years ago, it's one of those stories that at Christmas you're happy to read it.
It still resonates today.
Yeah.
I really just want to go into a carol service and hope they've got Dr. Dre printed. Who knows?
Yeah.
Snoop, one of them.
Yeah,
One of the
this
greats.
is it.
One of the greats.
Ain't nothing but a G-Thang, baby. Maybe G-Thang is
It's
short for God.
God thing.
He is the God thing. This is a segue. We're talking about Tupac. And funnily enough, have you noticed my attire today? I'm in mourning.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in mourning afresh for Tupac because I have been watching, as have you,
Diddy doc.
The Reckoning.
The Reckoning, the Diddy doc. 50 Cent's Diddy doc.
50 Cent's Diddy doc.
I did want to start talking about this to you earlier, and you said save it for the pod. I want to know your thoughts because I've got many. We're not allowed to say too much.
Legal. Well, there are things he's got done for. But I suggest that everyone watch it. Me
too.
What are your thoughts? Tell me your thoughts.
So, my thoughts are, I've got so many thoughts. I'm not sure what I'm allowed to say. My first thought is when you see him in interviews, very stupid, like dead behind the eyes. Like he's just like.
Absolute sociopath. I think we're allowed to. I think legally we're allowed to call him a sociopath. Isn't it funny? Like. Because it's funny when I've talked about this before, right? I feel like this is a right boring section because we're going to get to the funnies in a minute because this is not a shouldn't laugh but he was hiding in plain sight. It reminded me of the Savile documentary.
Yes.
He pretty much said things out loud.
Yeah.
There's strong evidence to suggest he was behind Tupac and Biggie Smalls' killing.
Yeah.
And it was like he almost said it on micro. He almost said it out loud.
So Imador was like trying to rationalise it and he went, hang on. He was like, that's like me killing Pete and then releasing a song with his wife.
I know.
And then just getting rich and famous.
It's beyond it, but there's such a genre on the internet and my brother keeps sharing them.
Did you see the Insta video of him just being P. Diddy dancing on the MTV?
Yeah.
When it was like...
The people are like doing all dressed in white, doing the mock dancing.
Yeah. Which he's terrible at, can I just say?
Terrible. He's a terrible rapper.
When you watch back, he's like... Fucking hell, like he was like
pure ego, like pure ego.
Like that's what I get from the documentary, that he's not actually talented. He's just one of these really like dangerous, manipulative people that just sponges off everyone else.
And you know, it worried me because what towards the very end when it gets to the actual nitty gritty of the court cases, there's an argument that's like basically, and which is why I think 50 Cent has funded this film because. One of the big things is that Daddy, I mean, the minute you call yourself Daddy and Daddy's house is off, right? Diddy Daddy. He is like king of PR. He controls the narrative. So 50 Cent is like, not this time, mofo. Yeah. I'm controlling this narrative because it's like even the jury, there's arguments to say that the jury were almost starstruck and influenced by him.
Yeah.
And there's a bit which I was really upset about when she said basically, well, about the whole domestic violence against Cassie. He's saying we weren't there to debate domestic violence. But how can you, if that girl is going and saying, well, she kept going back to him, as the minute violence is involved, free will was gone then.
Yeah.
As in whatever she did was because there was always a threat of violence against her. So if she's telling him, I love it, I miss you, I want you, I worship you, and going back to him, that's because that was the safest choice she had rather than threats of violence.
And also
that's proven because it's on video.
Yeah, that video, that is, I'm sorry, that is, that bit on that video where he's beating her up, that is his character. Like, no normal sane person would do that and like think, because he didn't, I mean, I suppose he didn't think anyone would get hold of that footage. So even that little bit is showing you his character.
Well,
so I don't understand why the jurors were like, oh yeah, seems like a nice guy, it's not even that bad.
I don't know.
Dragging her along a fucking corridor.
It felt horrendous. And also, there's no way, I mean, he's just thrown money at the situation. Best lawyers, controlling the narrative. But the where we get to the shouldn't laugh part of this.
Yes.
Because there is nothing funny. I can't look at baby oil the same way.
No.
I can't even process everything he's done. It's wild.
Oh, it's horrendous.
It's just one thing after another.
Yeah.
But then it's the exec producer financed by Mr. 50 Cent.
Yep.
Hey, shorty.
It's
his
your
birthday. It's his birthday, mate.
His birthday every day.
He has done an interview with ABC. Why has he done an interview with ABC? Because it's the one network that you're allowed to watch in prison.
He looks like he's having a lovely time
mate,
as well.
He
looks like he's on Loose Women.
Grin. He looks like he's on Loose Women.
He's like that. Mm-hmm.
They ask him, what do you think Diddy, Daddy, Sean, Frank Grimes, whatever his name is, would make of the documentary? He says, I think he'll love it. I think he'll think it's brilliant.
If Sean Combs watches this, what do you think he's going to feel?
Like, wow, this is amazing. I think he's going to say this is the best documentary I've seen in a long time.
He is so enjoying the downfall. And they also say, the interviewer says something like, how much is almost like hip-hop culture on trial? And he's like, no. If we were all like letting it happen and ignoring it, then it's on trial. But clearly, people like 50 Cent, Eminem, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Suge Knight have been against him forever.
Yeah.
So he's enjoying, he's saying, no, we are not standing for this. It's wild. He is loving it.
I'm glad he's having a nice time, but I pray for him because he got funeral flowers sent to him.
Tell me about this. You were saying it, but I don't think I can get it because I'm still hungover from bloody Abervoyage.
You're still at Abervoyage.
I'm trying to act like I'm down with hip hop
me.
culture. I'm like, listen, babes, break it down to me, yeah? Because you know, mans was at Abervoyage last night. Go on.
Give me. Apparently, Diddy has sent 50 Cent. He's sent some flowers and posted it like congratulations, like well done on the doc, and then people on Twitter have said they are funeral flowers. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh.
That's the only thing. When I was watching it, I was like, oh, that's tricky because if they come and then this is the thing, they're letting someone like him walk out.
50 months he's got, isn't it? What's that? Like, just over 4 years.
It's not a long time.
But the documentary makes a point. There's 77 cases still pending.
I know, but 50
Who
Cent's
knows?
having it. I wonder how. Do you reckon he just doesn't care? Do you reckon he's 50 Cent? He's just like, I don't give a fuck.
I think, do you know what I'm starting to think? After this documentary's come out, maybe, maybe he won't.
He won't
get away with the
murderer.
other trials so easily.
Do you remember Making a Murderer? They did a documentary, and those guys, they're still in prison. It didn't make a dent. This is what I was thinking. I was like, maybe they'll revisit it. But those stupid jurors on it, oh man.
Well, yeah, it was slightly concerning. But these how things work. But they get, mate, I don't know. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. But he's having a lovely time on the circuit, pretending he's on Loose Women.
I can't believe he's only 55 as well. Like,
no, these like
the ambition behind him.
These kids were young. Like, these kids were young.
Like, poor Cassie. And then I had a Google of Cassie, because you do, don't they? Because obviously it's like all kind of, I'm not really, but she's happily married with 3 children, so I was glad to see that.
Yes.
Bless her.
She's got through that. Anyway.
Oh my God, it's a lot going on,
It's
babes.
a lot going on. On to a lighter.
I was quite angry, actually.
Wait.
Anything make you angry, Carms?
That was a segue.
I'm doing the segues.
I was on the tube Aggie. I wasn't born Aggie. I was
Not
on
born
the
Aggie
tube.
like my tour 2026.
2026. I was on the tube Aggie, and I'll be talking about it next. So you had a good weekend.
I've had a blinder, Carms. Have you had a blinder?
I've
I have missed you, but
I've missed you.
Have you had a blinder?
I've had a lovely time. But like, not much has happened. That's why it was lovely. But I did have to get on the tube. How are you finding the tube? People that don't live in London won't understand us talking about the tube as if it's a topic of conversation.
Yeah, it's our only topic of conversation. But you do know that people in different, they still have, they do still
Trams.
have, they do still have public transport. They still trams. You can't sum up everywhere that's not London as trams. Last week on the pod, you decided to drop the bombshell, the wonderful bombshell that was, because London's central, ain't it? So this just in, Other places have trams.
I've tried.
No, they don't.
Buses.
But I think people could get the concept of tubes, even if but I don't think they get how much it pervades our whole life. I've got on the Lizzie line today, nothing too shabby.
Oh, you were all right today, were you?
I was all right, yeah.
I got on the Piccadilly line and just wanted to kill everyone. I wanted to kill everyone. It was fucking... Oh, this is going to sound bad. It's Christmas.
Love this. Oh, yeah.
Christmas, there's people everywhere. But the other day when I got on the tube, that wasn't my issue. I was sat, it was an empty tube, lovely, going to work. Sit down, it was my choice, but I didn't realise what he was doing. Sit down next to a guy. He is playing, I've forgotten my earpods, right? So already I'm at a disadvantage because I have to listen to people sounds. You know, like people going, like coughing and, farting. Yeah. Oh, anyway, get on to that.
I love the way you went full rabbit in headlights at farting.
Farting, because
what
I
is
just
farting
remembered.
trigger?
Farting triggered the other day when I got on the tube, sat next to a guy, this is in the morning, he let off the smelliest fart, then got up and walked away. And then that's bad enough. And you're like, oh my God, I'm just inhaling his shit particles. Then, second tube of the journey happens again. No word of a lie. Man on a 2-seat thing farts, gets off and runs. That made me angry, but not as angry.
Carmen, I'm going to just cry bullshit.
It's not. It's not
sorry,
bullshit.
No one gets a fart. Like, no.
That is not bullshit.
Well, you're blaming 2 men in one day.
2 separate men on the same
Do you know
journey
what?
into
Hashtag
work.
believe women. After the Diddy doc, I hashtag believe women. Fine, it wasn't you that farted. And actually, I know it wasn't you that farted because if it was a fart, you'd have shit yourself. So that's first. No, farting on the train, mate.
Next to me, inhaling
Monday morning's bad for it as well because
morning.
everyone's had a roast. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, so anyway, sorry, me saying fart just took me back to that place. Guy playing his phone out loud. So what? Yeah, would you top that as in one of the top most annoying things ever when someone's on their phone and you might as well just fucking stand next to me and have a harmonica be like.
I can't believe that people do it.
Right.
And I you know when they say, oh, what would you do if you were Prime Minister for the day? I would make headphones free for the tube. Like, I think that should be illegal. It's so weird. And then it's like a cacophony because you'll get 3 or 4 different sounds coming at you.
Oh, he was literally like doing that. So it was
doom
like
scrolling like
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I might as well just had someone with a trombone or a kazoo going brrr next to me continuously. I did see a news article that they might try and ban it, like noise pollution on trains.
But do you know what? I hated myself the other day. So this is really one of the worst bits of the tube. I think I was watching something for the sake of it. Like I had to watch something, well, maybe catching up on something. Headphones in, so absorbed. And then I looked up and saw a much older woman standing there. And I got up immediately and said, I was getting off, but I said, oh, please sit down. So actually, yeah, you do want your headphones on and looking at stuff privately. But I did the cardinal sin of like, I hate it when people don't get up. That's one of my pet hates. I am such an old aunt where I'm like telling people, get up. That person needs a seat more than you. And I cannot believe that people just leave older people standing or just not getting up for someone that needs it more than them. So that's another rage bait. So headphones contribute to people's ignorance because they're all in their own little world.
When I see an old person going for a seat, I run in front of them and take the seat.
Yes, that's my girl.
I knock them out of the way. I don't. Pregnant women, I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah, pregnant women,
bounce. Oh, whatever. My legs are knackered.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that. I would never do that. I would always. But you're right, because sometimes when you're like that, you don't see them get on.
We are just all in our own little world. So maybe just a phone ban anyway. No one looks at each other or talks to anyone. So it's like, but it just does give me the rage.
Yeah, it proper gave me the rage. And then on a separate tube journey, this just sounds like I'm venting all my things that made me angry.
Let it out,
girl next to me eating a Greg's pasty, chewing it, munching it, slopping it about like a fucking truffle pig in a woodland.
You know what? It's called misphonia, apparently.
Mate,
where you're just like that chewing. I was once in a waiting room and a woman was clipping her fingernail. I'm sure it was, and I was so disgusted. I moved away. It was just after my surgery, right? And I was just like, I had to walk away. And then she gave me a dirty look because I went, what is? I think something's happened since lockdown where some sort of broken. There's a social contract that's been broken. Be aware of other people. Be aware of other people. This is the wrong pod today. I think we've caught the wrong day.
We're like, shouldn't rage.
I've had a big weekend, and I'm like, yeah, I'm with you.
Shouldn't rage
me more.
apparently it's not just us that's raging.
Go on. That's a good segue. But this is a real segue. No, this is fine. What you're doing now, apparently it's not. You could have just said that straight. Apparently it's not just us that's raging because there's a new word made into the dictionary.
I have to go.
But you go, I'm going to make something. Like you went full beaker. That was a good segue. When you go, speaking of rapping, and you're like, what? Where's this going? That was a good one, Carms. So let's do it. Go for it.
We're not the only ones who've raged.
No, you can just say it in your normal voice. You go,
that was my.
we're not the. Every time you have to do a bit of business on the pod, Carmen, you lose your mind.
I have to repeat
God,
it.
you go so unnatural. Go on.
So we're not the only ones raging.
Yeah. Go why?
Because rage bait is Oxford Dictionary's word of the year. No, sorry, Oxford University's word of the year.
Yeah. Bloody
rage
right.
bait. Rage bait.
Rage bait. Rage bait. Hercules. Rage bait.
We need to give people rage bait. Wicked rage
No,
bait.
we do give people rage bait. We put together and we were begging the social media guys on our pod, like one, she's a girl, she's just our friend. But we were like, oh my God, we just always crack up laughing. You should do a compilation of us cracking up laughing. The kids would love that. If I saw that there was a pod where two mates burst out laughing,
Having a
I'll be
great
watching
time.
that. Got about 500 views on TikTok.
Yeah.
We cuss someone or have an opinion on Lily Allen, millions of views, everyone calling us old Karens, women haters, tearing people down.
Yeah.
People love arguing online.
People love it.
If you're not winding people up, they don't want to know.
What can we wind them up? What can we wind them up about now?
But anyone says that. If you make a mistake on a video, people mispronounce things just to get the people raging. People are sitting there waiting to get angry.
Yeah.
And we're all angry. It's all working.
It's all working because now rage bait is the number one word of the
Rage
year,
bait is the
2026.
number one word.
Maybe
That's sad.
Maybe we love to be angry. I just did it.
We do.
I feel better.
Well, this is what my tour's about, being bull naggy. But I like getting the just in a general way.
Yeah,
right.
just in like a light-hearted way.
But I don't hate anyone online.
No, I would never.
Yeah.
Oh, I would never.
But
Unless,
do you know what I've had? Go on.
Unless I saw that guy online that was like doing that, and then I could abuse him anonymously.
Yeah.
So the guy that was, well, one of the guys
Just
that farted.
abuse him in real life, though.
Would you do that? Would you just go? That's the funny thing about rage bait. You would never go up to someone's face and say that.
Yeah, of
ever.
course.
They like a young girl wouldn't come up to us and go, "Oh, look at you two, you fucking old Karens."
Yeah, and we would lol. But you know what sometimes happens? Sometimes you get a comment on something you do online, and then someone will step in and go, actually, or I'll then say something funny back to them.
Oh, and then they go,
and then they're
fair.
quite funny. And actually, you can diffuse the situation because actually, I think actually 90% of people in the world are just fairly measured. And then what you get is these extreme factions that go hate for hate. And actually, we need to be a bit more kumbaya.
We do.
But I've got rage bait about the other words that are in this.
Oh, yeah, they're terrible. Biohack. What is that?
Biohack literally means dieting, changing your... Men can't just diet. They have to biohack. Like they're hacking their biology or their biome. No, you're just eating well.
Just gone to the gym.
You just had a fucking Actimel. Mate, you went to the gym and you had a protein shake. It's not biohacking.
You had some broccoli.
Yeah, why'd you have to call it that?
Side at Nando's instead of peri-peri chips.
Yeah.
Biohacking.
I'm like, oh, it's actually a biohack. No, it's a diet, you dumb bitch. Aura farming. Aura farming.
Aura farming is just making yourself look good on Insta.
Can we talk about the fact that things... I talked about it last week in the pod, like, stop giving too many words about stuff.
Yeah, too
Get
much.
a better broom.
Get a better broom. Get a smaller dog.
Get a better... Yeah, men call get a better broom. They'd be like...
Diet.
Space hacking.
Get a better broom.
They're hygiene hacking. They got a better broom. Hygiene hacking. No, you hoovered up, you fucking twits.
You fucking hoovered. We do it every day.
Oh, there's loads.
Aura farming. Also, is biohacking just makes me think of that weird, creepy man that wants to look 20 and actually he looks 100, but he's like 45.
He looks, you know,
So
who he's a
weird.
bit like? The Beast in Me, the guy in The
I
Beast
haven't
in Me.
watched it yet.
You haven't watched it?
We're going to start it tonight.
Oh
We're
my
starting
God,
it later,
because
yeah.
it's that creepy sort of not
like
quite real.
You know, like when you see an advert for a Korean face mask and they're quite shiny.
Yeah.
That's what he looks
Yeah,
like.
that's what. Yeah, and also, who wants to live like that?
Oh, I don't know.
I'd just
it's
rather
weird.
not live.
I'd rather just. Yeah. it's just too much effort, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd rather drink as much Prosecco as I did at a
Baileys.
voyage.
Yeah.
And the Baileys has got to stop. I've actually got to stop. I've got a biohack before Christmas.
Got biohacks
Because I won't fit down the chimney. When Santa got stuck down the chimney, that would be me.
Listen, you look amazing.
Oh, shut up. It's not about looking amazing. I'm biohacked.
You're Bailey hacked.
I'm Bailey hacked.
I haven't had one yet.
Oh, this is what you got to do. That's Bailey's hacking, baby.
Oh, Bailey's hacked it. I'm Bailey
Bailey's
hacking,
hacked.
baby. Bailey baby hacked.
Oh,
we had a lovely time.
We've had a lovely time.
We've had a lovely
time.
spoken about some tough topics.
Stuff.
Yeah, tough.
Thank you so much for listening to Shouldn't Laugh But with me, Laura Smith.
And me, Carmen Butcher.
We're just best friends that laugh at everything.
Oh, how we laugh.
Oh, how we laugh. So write to us at lauraandcarmen@global.com or slide into our DMs. But remember to just watch, follow, like, subscribe and share. If you like it, your mates will. I'll tell you that much.
Sure, they will. And we're on YouTube on Thursdays. So main apps on Wednesdays, YouTube Thursdays.
Oh,
it's
my
a ghost.
God. We talked about Diddy and it all ended dark. Hey, come and annoy us. Oh, look. Oh, a friend of the pod, Mo Gilligan. Ah, Gelly's.
Hello, nice to meet you.
It's Carmen. Gelly, revenge is
Kelly?
free.
Was it Kelly?
Revenge is
What's
free.
going on there,
Right, I'm getting a selfie. Right, come on.
Let's get it.
Right, well done. Well done. I'm telling Polly.
I'm
Polly.
one lady. See you soon, yeah.
See you later. Oh, brilliant. That's so good.
Bastards.